What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Geek Fest Live. I am your host, Mick Manhattan. This is an impromptu live show where we're going to talk about all the geek news coming out and everything like that. So get excited, strap in. We're getting there. I got a few things to talk about, but this is open forum, just so you guys know. You can join in. Take off the sunglasses for now, so pay attention. I got my Santa Mick hat on. I want to wish you all a Merry Mickmas. And, if you're joining in, we're just going to be talking about some of the new updates and stuff like that going on. And normally we have a live show Sunday night, so you can check it out. We try to be on around 10 p.m. This week might be a little bit late because I have a special guest on the Perfect 10 podcast, which is a live show at 9 p.m., but they tend to go a little bit longer. So I will jump on right after that, so make sure that you guys are there. If you don't know who we are the Snobs. Snobs podcast is live every Tuesday night, or you can listen to it and you can watch it on our YouTube channel or listen to it anytime after on any podcast platform. We embrace the absurd on that show. So we are geeks, we are pop culture lovers, movies, television, everything. And we ask the questions that nobody else is asking. And I know you hear that a lot when it comes to podcasts, but we don't ask the questions that are fun. We ask the questions that are insanely fun. That's the fun part about it. So again, it's about embracing the absurd. So let us know. Check out the show. We'd love to hear what you guys think. I just wanted to pop on here and just kind of go over everything that we've kind of been going on. That's kind of been going on recently. So real quick, let's start off here, and that's the Black Panther Wakanda Forever news that has just been coming out recently. So Black Panther Wakanda Forever just put out rumors yesterday, and they were rumors. There were people reporting on it. It was complete and utter rumors. They have been debunked, and I'll get into that in just a second. But they talked about how Letitia Wright was exiting the project, and she was not going to be coming back to play Shuri. And I can tell you, with up to date news as early as 2 hours ago, coming out of Slash Film, it is not correct. She will be coming back. She is going to continue playing Shuri over on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which is a movie since Chadwick died and T'Challa will no longer be in it. They are going to explore more of the world and the other characters that surrounded him, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, and Wakanda is an awesome place to kind of really explore and see what you can get into. And Shuri's an important character, so I'm glad to hear she's not leaving; she's coming back. So, that's some good news that just came out now. But if you haven't heard, over in China, they're going to be for the most part, blocking Spider-Man from coming out due to diplomatic issues. I don't know how much this will hold up. I can't see. I mean, China is a huge market for filmmaking, and they love big blockbusters coming out there. So it's an interesting take to see where it goes. I don't foresee this staying too long. But yeah, for right now, China is getting ready to supposedly block Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3, No Way Home, and other movies that are kind of diplomatically, they're not friendly with diplomatically at the moment, mostly the U.S. So, but I'm anxious to see what would happen there, because and how it would hurt the numbers, because like I said, China's got a huge market, especially for films, and this could be a big deal. This could be a big deal in numbers, because it is projected right now that around $240 to $270 million opening weekend, and domestically, and about $500 million worldwide. And that's huge. And we know that's not going to slow down anytime soon. You're going to see this as probably the number one movie, I'd say, into the new year, well into the new year. The biggest movie of all time, I'm sure. It's already gearing up. It's had the biggest ticket sales, I think, of all time, from everything I've read, and a lot of other fun stuff. But we also got a trailer. We got a poster and a trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If you have checked it out over there, yeah, we're going to show you the trailer in just a second. But yeah, again, anybody who's watching this is an open forum, so please feel free to jump in. Let's talk about it. AJ, what's going on, man? No problem. Thank you for being a patron supporter. We truly appreciate all the support you give us. It's a small token of my appreciation. I hope you can enjoy it. Yeah, so we're just, it's an impromptu, my friends. We're just talking geek news, stuff like that. Just talk about Black Panther. and Wakanda Forever, and the Letitia Wright rumors swelling that she was let go of, and she wasn't coming back to play Shuri, but that is debunked. She is going to be coming back, so it's going to be pretty interesting. But right now, I'm going to show the trailer to Sonic 2, because let me tell you, the first movie, I had no care for it whatsoever. I did not care what was happening with it, where it was coming from, who was in it, anything like that. The biggest part was, I dug, is that they kind of like left it open for changes after everybody kind of freaked out about that initial trailer and the look of Sonic. But I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite movies of last year. I thought Sonic was just fantastic, and I'm super excited for the second one. So let's check out the trailer. Let me know what you guys think as we watch it in the comments. Are you guys excited for it?
Quick stretch.
I love the Spider-Man jump he does here. Gotta have a
Sonic, I love that you want to help make a difference.
Mind if I drive?
If you're being reckless.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna get hurt.
Oh,
Getting
God.
Batman, Blue Justice, trademark pending.
Blue Justice, baby. He's back.
Trust me, there will come a moment when your powers will be needed. But you don't choose that moment. That moment chooses you.
I just got goosebumps. Wait a second, did you steal that from Oprah?
Real quick, that line right there, James Marsden, that is an Uncle Ben line. Ben Parker through and through, and good on you, man. That is an awesome line to drop on a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. And I'm so happy that it's in there and that they're building up this hero perfectly. Yes, AJ, pitch perfect. I think Jim Carrey was fantastic in the first one, and this, oh my God. Let's keep it going. I'm so excited for this. He does look perfect.
Papa's got a brand new stash.
And he looks good in this stash. He makes it
Inside the
work.
gun, I've discovered the source of
Putting it
ultimate
in the
power.
guy's face.
That sounds big. It's been on my vision board for years.
Now, was that called the Master Emerald?
But not too late.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Tails. I'm so happy to see them
This is
together.
what we're gonna do. Step 1, light taunting. Step 2, I have no idea.
Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. The first one was so much fun, and this one looks like it's just ramping up.
Today's forecast calls for a 100% chance of adventure.
Oh. Look at this.
Return to sender. Face it, you're never going to get my power.
This is so awesome. Look, we got Knuckles.
Do I look like I need your power?
Oh,
Where are my manners? Sonic, meet Knuckles.
I know. It just looks so much fun. Can you believe that we have gotten a... Oh, let me... Hold on one sec.
Hardly.
All right, pause that real quick. So can you believe we've gotten a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and it was good. So good, in fact, that we're amped for a sequel, and we're getting Tails and Knuckles in it, and a Robotnik that looks legit, played by Jim Carrey, of all people. I am super damn excited for this. Yeah, what did you if you're watching and you're listening, sound off in the comments. AJ, I know you're here, man, and I'd love to hear what you're saying right now about it. Because I like your opinion on movies, man. You got a good one. So we did have, let me pull this up too. We did some, I don't know if you're Harry Potter fans. I'm not a huge Harry Potter head. I did like the Fantastic Beasts movie, so I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. I didn't love the second one. I liked the first one a lot, but I didn't love the second one. But I am, this one looks intriguing, so I will continue on. Let me pull up the trailer. This is for the third Fantastic Beasts movie. And here, let me get this together for us so we can watch it. All right. And sound off while you guys are there. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Here we go. Boy Who Lived. Oh, that is, huh?
20 years ago,
we got our first glimpse into the wizarding world.
You're a wizard.
I'm a what?
And the spell was cast.
What is it? Is this a Fantastic Beasts 3? That's what says it is.
I want to be a wizard.
It's a world that enchants the ordinary,
You guys excited for this?
charms our senses, and unlocks our imagination.
I think we can expect great things from you.
It's a chance to spend time with friends we know.
Oof.
And be introduced to those we've not yet met. Whether it's on a page, on a stage.
Is this the teaser? Because I did not watch it. I was waiting for the live. I want to see it fresh.
It's all part of one world. It's inspired our own.
Every great wizard in history has started out.
Yep, I'll pull it up.
as
I'll
nothing
pull it up
more
right
than
now
what
while
we
this is
are
on.
now. If they can do it, why not us?
And new adventures are on the horizon.
Really? That's what we had to wait for. Here we go.
The world as we know it is coming undone. Things that seem unimaginable today will seem inevitable tomorrow. Should you agree to do what I ask, you'll have to trust me. Even when every instinct tells you not to.
All right, I'm excited. I'll check it out. So, what do you guys think? You guys think it's going to look good? All right, so AJ, I hear you, my friend. After trailer, it's here to talk about Ant-Man 3's newest rumor. I don't know what Ant-Man 3... Oh, but here, I'm going to pull it up. Oh, just saw it myself. I'm going to pull it up on the screen so we can see it. And give it up. No, I'm just kidding. We're all there. So Yellowjacket becoming MODOK. I like it. All right, here's the thing. Okay. Initial thoughts. I haven't read up on it. I like it. I like the idea of it. Here's where my problem comes into play. I'm sort of getting annoyed at the fact that I always thought and trust me, stay on this train. I promise I'm going to come back to the right point. I always like the fact that the MCU shows, like the Luke Cages, the Iron Fists, even though I wasn't a fan of that show, but the Jessica Jones, Daredevil, were parts of, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and even Humans, as bad as it was, and there's only one season, were still a part of what the MCU was. And everything the MCU was sort of, Marvel Studios and the MCU were putting out, were still a part of this giant world. I always dug that. I wish they didn't make a MODOK TV show where it was funny and just a downright, like, almost like Robot Chicken type of TV show, which, and I'm not knocking it. I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. I thought Patton Oswalt was really good in it. But if you're gonna make MODOK and put him in the MCU, that I wish isn't how they introduced MODOK to people who don't know who he is. Because now I'm wondering if people are going to come in and see him and treat it as a joke. And I hope it's not treated as a joke. Because one thing I really like that they did with what's his name? What's his name? Why am I losing my mind? I'll tell you. But one thing I liked about the characters in the MCU in a whole, before we get anywhere else with it, Armin Zola. I don't know where I can't think of his name. My apologies. One thing I think I liked a lot about what they did with Armin Zola is in the comics, we buy into it. We buy into his look because comic books are filled with ridiculous looking characters, but it's a part of the motif. It's part of what it is. But Armin Zola, they played it so well, how he was built into this world and worked. I hope MODOK, and I like the fact that Corey Stoll could come back for it. Again, this is all rumor, but by everything I'm reading right here, but I mean, could be a good rumor. And Quantum Mania is going to build up to be something pretty epic. I don't think people understand. All right, so I think the Ant-Man movies in a whole. Actually, before we get there, Strider's here. Looking forward to Fantastic Beasts, but kind of annoyed about the whole Johnny Depp situation. Me too. I think what they did to him what they did to him with Pirates of the Caribbean and everything else is such BS. And they're not correcting that mistake. Once more news has come out and things, and why not bring him back? Apologies, we screwed up. Come back, but it's ridiculous, and he should be back for Fantastic Beasts 3. Although I do like Mads Mikkelsen, so I'm excited for that. He's not like that in the comics, TV show, lighten him up. No, and that's what I'm getting. That's sort of the point I'm getting to, because even Ant-Man and the Wasp are lightened up in the movies, and I get why, and I like it. Don't get me wrong. I loved Ant-Man, and I loved Ant-Man and the Wasp. My biggest issue is we're coming into the third one, and when you think about the whole of Marvel movies, I don't think a lot of people, they're either the Ant-Man and Ant-Man and Wasp are personal favorites of people's, or they're not really thought about. You think about the characters, you don't think about the movies. And I don't think they had that impact that a lot of the other movies did, because they didn't treat the characters as big and as powerful as like an Iron Man, a Thor, a Captain America, a Spider-Man, and all the main players. But Ant-Man and the Wasp are main players, especially in the comics. So that's neither here nor there. I thought they still did a really good job with the comedic timing of it, everything. I like the lighthearted nature, the family caring in it. It was a breath of fresh air and brought a levity to the MCU that was building up to something darker. But here's the thing. I think Quantumania is going to be probably the most pivotal movie in the MCU that's going to be coming out. A lot of people are talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Yes. That is going, just like Spider-Man No Way Home, just like everything they've been building up with Loki. I think everything that's being built, all these TV shows, WandaVision, Black Widow was a movie, but I'll get there too. Everything that's come out this year, movie and TV show, has built this thing, has built this multiverse that is growing and growing and growing. Each turning point. We got close to it in Shang-Chi and what happened there. Then the Eternals come in, world gets even bigger. We've expanded out into the cosmos. Then we have, yes, I know Guardians of the Galaxy was already out there and stuff, but I'm talking about like the characters, the creators are here. We have the gods that are stepping in, which are bigger than life. All we saw before that was really ego, and we got a taste of it with Thanos. Now it's just with the Celestials introduced fully and seeing them like play a part, it's going to become a huge deal. And then you bring it all the way back down to Hawkeye, which is out right now. And Hawkeye is kind of that bridge between all of that and Spider-Man coming in. And I do like the fact that they are keeping Daredevil's going to be the same, and they're exploring other characters. I think that's their way of basically saying, we don't want Iron Fist. We don't want the Finn dude to play Iron Fist anymore. And I get it. I just think he was miscast in it. I don't think he's a bad actor. He's just miscast in it. Personal opinion. And that was a poorly written show. But Luke Cage, everybody else, like I feel like they can fit. I feel like we're going to get a Secret Avengers. I feel like we're going to get a Young Avengers or West Coast Avengers with Hawkeye and what's building up. But it's building up this world right now. There's factions being built. I think that you're going to start seeing the Secret Avengers start being built, and I think they're going to play a pivotal role in the Secret Invasion storyline. I think that's going to grow bigger too. Then we're going to see Spider-Man No Way Home, even more so, bring to the point everything we've seen with the multiverse so far, where it breaks wide open. We're going to get the Fantastic Four. We're going to get mutants. We're going to get everybody. Everybody's coming. we're going to have them all. It's there now. Spider-Man's going to open that up. Then you're going to get into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is going to really be the bridge that brings all of that stuff in. Spider-Man's going to break it open, and it's going to open it up with the Spider-Verse and show you, like, this is what you can expect going forward, getting bigger. And then you're going to see Doctor Strange kind of blast the doors open. It's here. Everybody's here. We're letting them all in. It's going to be crazy. Then Quantumania is going to be the big one, because I truly believe that they are building to Secret Wars. They're building to Secret Wars. We're getting there. We are going to have a multiversal war, and that is going to be the big thing. And we're going to have a multiversal war, a cosmic war. Everything's going to come to a head. And the heroes that we have now are going to be the ones that all band together. And we're going to have all of these factions being built throughout this phase. We're going to have the dark factions, where we have Blade and the Black Knight and others, building up to that. And like I said, we're going to have I think they're going to lean more towards the West Coast Avengers. It seems like that's where they're going with Hawkeye, but I kind of dig that. And the reason I think that's going to happen is because I think it's going to be Hawkeye leading the charge, but Kate's going to take the Hawkeye mantle, being out there doing it. And I think they're going to move him out west to stay away from the Kingpin. Cassie Lang is going to join in. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see some really cool stuff. But I think Jonathan Majors Kang is going to be the big bad for now. He's going to be around for a long time. He's going to lead into Secret Wars. He's going to be a pivotal part, more so than any of those other, like the Loki from the first Avengers, or Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. But I think we are going to get overall a bigger, this huge battle, this huge war that wages on. And I think it's going to be even bigger than like a 2-part movie of Infinity War and Endgame. I could see this being like a 5-parter, because it will be grand and epic on a huge scale. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Sorry, I've been kind of long-winded here. Pimtech is going to take the place of Stark Tech, already happening in Hawkeye. I agree. I thought that was an awesome send-up to play it out. And I love that. I love when you see in the play the smaller guy who's playing Ant-Man, and he like looks at his daughter, he's like, he wasn't even there. But then you see the arrow, and I think that's what it was. How big of a part Ant-Man's going to have in this world of the Avengers going forward. So I do agree. Yeah. And Hawkeye is playing that up. The 1 minute No Way Home footage that is being shown has Spider-Man swinging past the marquee of the Rogers the musical. I didn't see that, but that's awesome. I got to check that out. Did you notice something else with the new footage that I found really interesting? When he says, when Doctor Strange says to him, "Are you ready?" He goes, "Yeah, let's do it." I think he's speaking to the world. Because he's speaking into his cell phone, and he says, "Hey, world." And I'm wondering what that's going to come about. Like, I'm wondering if he's going to sort of let everybody know, like, this is what's happening. And we're trying to do the best we can with it. But I'm so interested for this movie. I can't wait to go and check it out and see where it goes. Because let me tell you, it looks like it's going to be awesome. Osborne could form the Dark Avengers. I would love to see that. I would love to see that faction too. And here's why. I want all of these villains to be in. Because let's face facts. DC, the best villains are Batman's Rogues Gallery. Marvel, the best Rogues Gallery is Spider-Man, hands down. It's the ones we know the most. The ones that kind of like are the most threatening in a lot of ways about a lot of things. Like Osborne is a huge threat, but he's targeted at Spider-Man. I think in this new world, he's not going to be so targeted at Spider-Man. I think he has to learn I think Spider-Man's going to be the one to stop him. But I do think that his thing is going to be putting together these villains. And I have a very strong feeling they're going to, that Dark Avengers that you're saying, is going to play a pivotal role in the Secret Wars. Sorry. So, and the reason I'm saying that is we haven't even had a Doctor Doom yet, and we will. You can't have a Fantastic Four movie without Doctor Doom, but you can have one. And in a funny way, you can have a bad one. You can have very bad Doctor Dooms, but I don't think Marvel will do that, or MCU will do that. So I think we'll finally get a good Doctor Doom, and I am hoping, like all against hope, that we get a good Doctor Doom, Norman Osborn sort of teaming up in whatever is going on with Secret Wars. I want to see this. Like, I don't want Kang to be the big bad, nor do I think he's going to be. Now, do I saying that it's going to be Doom and Norman Osborn? No. They are. Dr. Doom, in my opinion, is the greatest villain in Marvel history. There are people who agree with me, and then there are people who try to fight me on it, and that's fine. Everybody's opinion is different, and that's whatever. I don't argue, but I do think Dr. Doom is the greatest villain in Marvel history. He's the best, well-rounded villain. Everything else, and going forward, him coming in, I think, will be a big deal. And I think they'll play it right. Now, who could be the big villain over Kang? That's a good question. I would love to see where this goes. I mean, we all know who Thanos was because of what his epic scope of in the comic books with the Infinity Gems. So when he was introduced, we're like, okay, this is the big bad. There's no other big bad, but there's lots of other big bads in the comic series. Are we going to get Galactus? Is that what's going to happen? How did the Skrulls play into this? What's going to happen with the secret invasion? I think that's going to be bigger than everybody understands. And I'm definitely interested to see kind of where this goes and who it brings back. Who gets introduced back into it? I would love to see Scarlett Johansson come back as Black Widow, even if it's it's Black Widow coming back and but she's a Skrull. It would be interesting. I really like what they're doing with it. We're also getting the Thunderbolts. We're talking about factions. That's a foregone conclusion. We're getting it. It's going to happen. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see William Hurt play Red Hulk. I want it. Give it to me. I want to see this happen. I just want to see how much this blows up. But with everything coming out and as big and epic a scale as Marvel's kind of putting out right now, I really want to see. I really want to see where this goes and what happens with it and what they're building to. I think Laura's contact in the Tracksuit Mafia is the Skrull we saw in Loki. Ooh, okay, but tell me more. Tell me why you think that. Not that I think you're wrong or anything like that. I'm just intrigued, and why it would be her contact. That's interesting. I like where that's going. So stuff like that, I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do with Laura. And are they going to make her Mockingbird? Because we've had a Mockingbird in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, we can kind of wreck on that and just be like, all right, maybe she was like a second Mockingbird. But I'd be interested to see, and I'd like that a lot. And I don't want this to be Hawkeye's last outing. I would like to see him continue on, maybe in some fashion, more as a leader. But I would like to see him continue on. How about you guys? Would you like to see him stay in the fold? Let me pull up All right. I am getting there, my friends. Give me just a second, because there was a few other things that were going on. Where'd it go? Oh, the Matrix. Yeah, okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, I don't want to get off of the Marvel. We can talk about the Marvel too, but how excited are you for the Matrix 4? I'm at about a 3. I'm not very excited for it at all. I'm kind of don't care. Ooh, you think Laura is a Skrull? That's interesting. And a 7. Okay, all right. Well, I hope you're right, and I hope it's good, and I hope it lives up to that hype of the 7. I will see it, and I will review it. But let's go back to this real quick. So you think Laura is a Skrull? do you think Hawkeye knows that Laura is a Skrull? That would be interesting, and I would hope he does know, honestly, and kind of see what it turns into, and throw a little light my way on that, because I don't see it, but maybe I missed something that you're seeing. I like this. I like what you're proposing here, sir. So definitely interested in that. Let me pull this up. Where are you at? Oh my God, yeah. Do you like the fact that Jonathan Groff is playing Agent Smith? That's all but confirmed now. WB deciding between the two cuts of the movie. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, I truly think. Wait. You think it, but from the beginning, you think he married her knowing she was a Skrull? Oh, you got my attention, my friend. You've got my attention, sir. I am interested in your storyline here. We're going to get into that a little bit more. I want to hear more from this. Please message me this. I want to hear your thoughts on this. We are kind of winding down a little bit. I wanted to just jump on for about a half hour or so, just kind of touch down on a couple of things that are going on. But right now, it looks like WB is reporting that they can't decide on two different cuts of the Batman. And they're not quite sure where they want to take it. So I'm just so tired of what they're doing over at DC. It always seems like they're making the wrong decision, and I'm just getting so tired of it, annoyed, and it sucks. Just please, just make a good movie and put it out. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to take off. I want to hear, AJ, message me because I want to hear your theory, but I think I'm going to take off. Guys, just so you know, we got a full schedule. If you head over, follow us on social media, head over to thescenesnobs.com. We have links to everything. You can go there. Check us out, see what we got going on. Our show is on there. Yeah, AJ, please. I definitely want to hear what you have to say on this because I love your rumors on the MCU. And this is a story that I would really love to hear what you think on because that's interesting if that's the case. And Hawkeye with Laura and, possibly being a Skrull and the whole family being Skrulls. Do you think Hawkeye is? And message me because I want to hear for sure. So guys, go check out thescenesnobs.com. We have all our links. Make sure you're following us on social media because we have updates all the time. We have a full schedule out now for the rest of the month and everything that's going on. You can check out on the 21st. We are doing an 8 p.m. 2-hour Christmas special called a Merry Mickmas. Scene Snobs Christmas special. Come and join us. We're going to have some fun guests. We're going to do some awesome stuff and just celebrate Christmas the way we feel it should. We have some great episodes of Real Combat coming up for you guys to enjoy. It's going to be a great time. Christmas episode, of course, on the 22nd. Next week, we're doing the first ever Real Combat franchise versus franchise. I'm not going to let go of what it is now. That is on our social media, so you have to follow us there. And we're everywhere. So go check that out. You can check out our show, the Scene Snobs podcast. It's live every Tuesday night. And then it's also, you can go and watch it anytime after that on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. We really appreciate that as well. We are also on all podcast platforms. So you can check that out. Next week, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to be putting the topics out soon. Until then, if you guys are interested, check out our Patreon. We got a whole brand new slew of fun perks that are going on there, including monthly prize giveaways and things like that. So go check that out. We're also have our merch shop, thescenesnobsmerch.com, and so much more. So go check all that stuff out and more. Listen to the end credits, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you, AJ, for jumping in. Had a great conversation with you, and I will talk to you guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, and you can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or you can check it out on any podcast platform or our YouTube channel anytime after that. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you guys want to join, check us out over on thescenesnobs.com. We have links for everything. The Scene Snobs merch store is open. You can check that out too. Links again on the site. Or like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media. again, head over to theSceneSnobs.com. It's all there for you guys. Love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon.